Hey guys, welcome to Spiguyver Backpacking. I'm Mark, and tonight I've got a very special collaboration video that I'm doing. And this one is reaching into my food bag over here. I'm going to show you guys my favorite backpacking food. But this collaboration is also with Uptrail 71, OutLan, Kentucky Woodsman, and Irish Zombie Nation. So I'm going to put links to all of their favorite foods, their favorite backpacking meals, so that you guys can check them out as well. Good channels. Go check them out. But let's see what I've got. All right, guys, so my favorite backpacking meal. It's one that I really grew to love the first time I had it, which was on the Adirondacks trip with Beekeeper and Sherpa Man. And it was the whole experience of getting to camp and being able to have this this meal before the meal, just kind of hanging out, sharing, and really enjoying it. And so really mine is two pieces. So the meal itself, let's take a look in the bag. The meal itself is the Austentacious tortilla soup, which is awesome on its own. I've had it several times on its own, but when you combine it, you end up getting a complete Mexican fiesta going on with the happy hour queso rico, pico de gallo salsa, chorizo bean dip, and the margarita mix. So all this is Packit Gourmet stuff. Great meal. I've gone ahead and split these up because it's really a thing for 3 to 4 people out on the trail, the happy hour anyway. So I went ahead and actually broke it down into 3 portions a piece, and then I brought one of the Make Your Gear or Dutchware bag bowls, and inside of there is 1 portion of each of these so that I can have those on my own. So I'm just out by myself, lighter, don't have to carry everything, and I've written on them how much water they need, whether it needs to be hot or cold. And so I'm going to get this going. You guys come back, we'll check this out. Hey guys, so let me show you what I've started with. So first, I made up some moonshine margarita, put some tequila in there. Use the same spoon that I've been mixing up some of the salsa with, so I've got a little bit of chunks of maybe some jalapeno and stuff floating around there, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that's okay. Then I mixed up some of the salsa. So let me show you just a little spoonful of this salsa. Here you go, take a look at that. It's really nice. While I've got that going on, you can see I have the Tato Gear AB13 warming up some water for the next couple pieces of this. But first I wanted to get the cold stuff going, which is the margarita and the salsa. I've got some chips here, so I'm going to take a chip, kind of show you guys. There you go, scoop it up, and awesome. Got a pretty good kick too. Delicious. Next thing I'm going to be doing is the bean dip. So I'm going to open this up, put it in there. Now it doesn't matter that there's still some salsa leftovers in there. Excuse me. It's just going to add to the flavor. You know, mix it all together. You know, Mexican, you just kind of mix it all together, and it tastes even better. So it's just going to keep adding more complexity to the meal. Very sophisticated. While we're waiting for the water to come up to a boil to do the bean dip and then later the queso dip, we can go ahead and take a look at what's inside of the tortilla soup bag. As with all Packit Gourmet meals, it has the directions, ingredients, nutritional information, and it tells you how much water you need. Inside we have cheese and tortilla chips, and because I've got extra tortilla chips, we can add those in. You have the actual chicken tortilla soup, and you can see real ingredients in there. Chicken broth, right there, that goes in there. Lime, if you so choose, I so choose. And then Cholula, which is so much better than any of the Texas Pete stuff that they send on some of them. If you really want to kick it up another notch, Packit Gourmet also offers sour cream. So this is powdered sour cream. Added a little bit extra water, add this in, takes it to a whole new level. Okay, so I've got the bean dip pretty much reconstituted. Really enjoying the margarita. And the great thing is, this comes with enough you can have several. So here is a look at the bean dip. So let's try it. Oh yeah, that's excellent. Another great piece to this. And saving my favorite of it all, the queso, for last. The water's just coming to a boil, so I've got the soup ready to go. I'm gonna get the 12 ounces of water in here, put it in my cozy, let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. I put a little bit too much water in the queso, but let me tell you, not one bit does that detract from the taste. Let me show you what this stuff looks like. So it's thick, it's chunky. You can see it here. Here, let me show you close up. You know, it's thick, it's chunky. It's a little bit watery because of the way I mixed it. No fault of it. By far my favorite of all of the three dips. I mix myself up a little more margarita, because that is delicious. I mean, this is just, you know, you get a group out on the trail, and you bring out something like this, and it doesn't matter how crappy of a day it was, how hard of a day it was. You know, it could have been pouring all day. Get a tarp up over you, you get this going. Dude, the stories are going to come out. Good times are going to be flowing. You know, you get a couple of these. Okay, so we're at the point now where soup is cooled down, and it's time to add the cheese and chips. And then for good measure, I'm going to grab a handful of my chips, crush them up, throw them in there, and mix it all up. Let that cheese reconstitute for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to dig in. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to be the best meal ever for backpacking. So now it is time to taste what we've been working on. I can tell you the smell is awesome. Let me just let me get a scoop here and just show you guys what's in here. Let's take a look. I mean, look at this. You've got chicken. I mean, just so many good things in here, and it's, yeah, look at that. Oh, that's good. I'm ready to dig in, so I'm going to taste this and let you guys know what I think. Taste is amazing. Like I said, that lime adds just that extra something to it. The sour cream gives it that sour creamy taste. You know, it's kind of like a taco is just a taco. You put some sour cream on it and it takes it to a whole new level. Same deal here. The crunch of the chips is in there. Everything is reconstituted. So you're not getting crunch from chicken that hasn't reconstituted, or the beans, or the corn, or anything else. The flavor palette is awesome. This is better than most chicken tortilla soups I've gotten at restaurants. And I'm being serious. Alright guys, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this along with my margarita. Cheers. Guys, thanks for tuning in tonight and watching me make this meal. This is a meal that I would recommend to absolutely anybody who likes Mexican food. Chicken tortilla soup is definitely the star of this show. This alone is definitely a great meal out on the trail. I've had it. I actually had this one after a 23-mile day on the Appalachian Trail, and it was heaven, and it went along with a margarita. Although, for sake of weight, I wasn't carrying any tequila, so it was a virgin margarita. Would have been better with the tequila. This is a collaboration video, as I mentioned before, so please be sure to check out the favorite backpacking meals of Uptrail 71, OutLan, Irish Zombie Nation, and Kentucky Woodsman. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys down the trail. First, I'm going to eat this, though.